Safety is not just a word. It's the way we do business, and it's in our culture.
This project exemplifies imagination at work at its best.
So why would you introduce ergonomics into your workplace? Here at Middle River Aircraft Systems, we did it out of desperation. We're having a hard time gaining traction with our safety program here. So between the UAW and Middle River Management, we developed JSERB. It's the Joint Safety Ergonomic and Review Board. One of the teams on JSERB is ergonomics. The ergonomics team is to go out and engineer potential injury jobs that we have here. Lifting large structures we make, handling heavy riveters. You'll see through in this video how the team went off and addressed lifting our huge inner bondments and fixed structures for our 747 program. You'll see a lot of neat equipment, you'll see a lot of neat engineering things we've done, but what I really want you to see is how that team identified a problem, pulled together as a team, ran into a bunch of obstacles, didn't get it quite right the first few times, but at the end, they came up with a very successful solution to our problem of lifting large structures here.
The manual transfer process, lifting a bondment out of the tool here at Middle River Aircraft System. The challenge became, how do I lift a part that is significantly larger than it used to be, and how many people does it take, and what kind of tools do I use? The bondment weighs over 270 pounds, and it's about a $100,000 part, and the edges are razor sharp. So it takes 6 people, Kevlar gloves, a lot of back work, a lot of strain to lift these parts. So the challenge was, how can we do it cheaper and safer for our team?
And once we pick up the bondment, we move the bondment away from the tooling, set it down, and then stand it up. Once we stand this up, then we pick it up again to put it on the tool itself, on the cart. And when we're picking up the part, you have to be careful how you reach out to hold the part, to lift it up. Because when you're lifting it up, you could get into back injury or, a little bit of strain from picking the part up. So we got to be real careful, and, where we're walking around the tool itself, you got to be careful with your footing and all.
There are a number of hazards associated with this manual handling task. There's the laceration risk due to handling this part with its sharp, untrimmed, unfinished edges. We also have the awkward lift. We're coordinating a team to lift from varying heights, picking this part up, carrying it through a cart, reorienting it. And we're actually stepping through this cart before we place it back down. The VAC system helps us in many ways. It's a big win for Middle River. We're virtually eliminating hands-on hardware with this new process.
Once we realized that the procedure we were using, 6 big guys with Kevlar gloves lifting a 275-pound part, once we appreciated that way is not going to work, we need to come up with something better, we tried the tri-storming process. One initial idea was using straps in a crane. The problem is, where the straps attach to the bondment, the razor-sharp edges would crumble, plus the crane and strap system only lifts the part. It still takes our team of 6 people to risk their personal injury by rotating the part and putting it in the tool, which again risks the chance of banging it or dropping the part, and there you have your tens of thousands of dollars worth of damage.
We took a close look at the previous, or I'll say incumbent process, which were strapping of the bondment, manual lifting. In fact, we had our design group provide us with a fixture, a very costly fixture I might add, that we attempted to introduce to the operating production floor unsuccessfully. That's what drove us to thinking outside the box, going to another method. That method was vacuum lifting.
The vacuum handling system is a simple and easy system to use. It works by providing suction to the vacuum pads. As the vacuum pads touch down onto the bondment, they draw a suction and provide 900 psi of force. During this process, we were able to completely rotate the bondment 180 degrees for the VM 180 degree system. The vacuum 90 system, we're able to rotate 90 degrees.
So ultimately, the solution that we came up with not only took away a lot of the safety and ergonomic issues that we had, but we got an enhancement in production. We were able to take a process that took 4 to 6 people down to 1 to 2 people. It took an hour to gather the folks, get the bondment turned over. Now we're taking 10 to 15 minutes. In addition, we no longer have the risk of dropping the bondment, and material handling here as far as damage and rework is a big issue. We've taken that away in this process as well.
It was extremely important that we engaged the hourly workforce, the group that was going to use this tool day in and day out. They played a critical role in the development of this system. The key point here is that their ideas were implemented. This wasn't a check-the-box arrangement.
We can all rest assured now that we have a better process for moving the product. We have reduced cost, less part damage, but importantly amongst the team, we came together as a manufacturing team in this process, which I thought brought hidden rewards. You know, we had manufacturing people in dire need of a better process, and the management team was able to step up and join forces with the manufacturing personnel and really give them a solid solution to their problem. I really got to say that it was through the courage of the team and the ability to persevere over the last year through countless meetings, sweating the details, that they were able to break the mold and give us a new technology, which has proven to be very successful.
It changed the way that I don't go home at night with my knees hurting and my elbows hurting, my back a little stiff. I mean, I could just stand there and push a button. And it's like going from the Stone Age to the Space Age. That's the comparison I'll put to it.
You see, we're working safe and we're working together, and that's the key. That's making it right.